Today we're going to be looking at how to find a percentage amount. We're going to start off by looking at a non-calculator method. This is where you're not allowed to use a calculator. The most important percentage to find is 10%. And we always find 10% by dividing the original number, in this case 40, by 10. So 40 divided by 10 is 4. That only works for 10%. It's not that we can divide by 20 to find 20%. 10% is the only one that works. We're going to start out the tens first. So we need 60. Okay, so I've got 10%, but I need 60. So what I do is I get my 10% number, and I times it by the number of tens I need. I need 6 tens, so I times this 4 by 6 to give me 24. So I know that 60% of 40 is 24. However, I still need the 5%. Alright, so if I just needed 60%, I'll be happy, but I just need the 5%. So I need to halve 10%, because half of 10 is 5. So my 10% number is 4. I do 4 halved, which is 2. So I've got 60%, I've got 5%, so what I need to do now is I need to find 65%. So what I do now is I need to add this one and this one together. 24 plus 2 equals 26. So 65% of £40 is £26. 5% is 10% first, ties up to get the tens you need, find 5% if you need it, and add them together to finish. With a calculator, it's a lot easier. With a calculator, very much easier. We change this into a decimal. So 62% divide by 100, 0.62. The of in maths always means times. So 0.62 times 17. Get our calculator and go 0.62 times 17 equals £10.54, and that's what we put down, £10.54. Okay. Over here we've got 8%. Be careful with 8% and single percentages. Okay, they don't work quite the same way. If I can't put 0.8, I would put 0.08. It's a single digit. Of again turns into times, and the 129 stays the same. So once again on my calculator, 0.08 times, try that again, 0.08 times 129 equals £10.32. So again I've got my answer, £10.32. My last one, 16.3%. Okay, don't panic about it, just divide by 100, so I get 0.163. The number's just all going to run. Don't need a second decimal point. The of again turns into a times, and we keep the 679. So on my calculator, 0.163 times 679 equals £110. Now, I can't put 6.66677 because this is money. So we can only put 2 decimals. 6 stays the same, 7 will be rounded up by the second 7. So I put £110, 68 pence. But with money, we always put 2 decimals. The last thing we're going to look at is just if we've got to do a rise or decrease by a percentage. Salesperson earns £16,000 a year. She's offered to rise to 22%. So that's going up. So I find 22% of 160,000. Oh, sorry, 16,000. I get 16,000 and I times by 22% as a decimal, 0.22. Again, on my calculator, 16,000 times 0.22, okay, 3,520. As it's a rise, I get my original amount and I add that on. If it was a decrease, I would take it off to get 19,520. We could also use what's called a multiplier. I'm going to try and use a multiplier on the second one. A Valentine gentleman weighs 92 kilograms. After 2 months of Weight Watchers, he loses 20% of the weight. How heavy is he now? I'm going to use a multiplier to do this. So we start off with 100%. If we increase, we add on to 100%. If we decrease, we take off with 100%. This is a decrease. He loses. So we minus 20%, okay, which gives us 80%. That's going to be turned into our multiplier. We start with the original amount, which is 92. We change this into a decimal, 0.8, so our multiplier is 0.8. And as it's a multiplier, we multiply. So, I do 92 times 0.8, which gives me 73.6. It's not money, so I don't need two decimals. But I do need to put the units, kilograms. And that's the actual weight he's at. So once we use a multiplier, we don't need a second sum, we just do it once. And that's where we get the answer.